Welcome y'all to the special edition, 4th of July edition of the podcast. Part 4 of the reflection. Part 4 on 4th of July. I got my brothers in the building with me. Alright, know what's about to go down. You're where my brothers at. Alright, yo. Kenny G, come on, yeah. Yeah, you can hear me. You live, you good. Don't talk all sweet in this phone. You nigga say what you gotta say, nigga.
This nigga bugging. We're shaking out here. Man.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Had to bring the bros back. You know what I mean? We told you they're gonna keep popping up until we get right on the schedule, and then we could just do this every weekend, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You said what? It's got off early. It's the holiday, so you know we gotta bring you that holiday edition, that holiday favor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know we got the horns in here. We got the regular horn. You know what I mean? We got the Colombian horn. We got the Jamaican horns. More fire, son. You said what about Colombia, nigga? Oh yeah, about to say. Oh, the World Cup. You probably be watching the World Cup. You don't be up on nothing else, but you'll be up on the World Cup, nigga. be like, yo, when the summer league start? Benny B be like, yo, I don't even know, bro. Like, World Cup started yesterday though. Y'all missed it. All right, yeah. And that's a good way to start off on a summer league tip, right? Summer league it just started the other day. Y'all see these Lakers? They done got Brown in the building. Now y'all gotta figure out whether we gonna even watch the basketball season this season. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch. I don't really watch the regular season like that anyway. How about y'all niggas?
Yeah, that shit don't pop off till fucking. It don't pop off until after, you know what I mean, All-Star, and even then, like, because how the NBA is right now, fuck around, don't even watch basketball at all. Like, I almost know who's going to be in the final type shit, at least from the West anyway. Like,
yeah.
Bron ain't going to do it this year. He might have a chance like next year or some shit, but he ain't going to do it this year. Or the thing on top of around 3P.
That's what I was saying when I looked at the scenario. You got LeBron going to LA.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much, you know what I mean, accomplished everything he made to accomplish as a professional basketball player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I was just saying, because I like him going, I'm with it. Like, you go. That's what's up. You do your thing.
Who don't want to be a Laker?
Exactly. Everybody want to be a Laker. And I feel like if you hold this against him, that's trash, because basketball is about making the best move. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga just random fuck Belichick moments and shit. Yo, but I feel like if he win a championship with LA, he won with 3 different teams. I don't care who you say was on the team. It don't matter. Like, I win. Like, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had to go to a different team to win the championship. Wilt Chamberlain did the same thing. Everybody did it, bro, except Jordan and Magic. Like, wow, okay, 2 niggas. You know what I mean?
But sidebar, like, on some real shit, niggas always talk about who the GOAT is. As soon as they say that, and they talk about Mike and LeBron, but then they start talking about rings. If it comes down to rings, it's not Michael Jordan.
It's Bill Russell all day.
Bill Russell,
And then Robert Horry.
But a lot of folks don't understand that. If it came down to rings, it's definitely not Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're great for the different things that they've done in their eras.
Yeah, everybody got their era of being the GOAT.
That era,
GOAT the GOAT.
That era right there, I probably could have been the GOAT. So I understand.
Exactly. It's all about, I mean, like, Kobe had his moment. Like, the early 2000s, that was Kobe. That was all Kobe. The 90s, that was Jordan. The 80s, that was Larry Bird, and that was Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? They did what they do. And you respect it. You respect the game. That should be it. That's what I thought it was.
Listen, you still got to listen to the scenario, though. Because, you know, it's all written. It's all scripted. Like, real talk.
It seemed like it's scripted though, because everybody kept saying like, "Oh, Brown gonna go to LA," and niggas like, "Hey, why would he go to LA?" And I'm like, "Why wouldn't he go to LA?" Like,
I didn't think he was gonna go, but
I did.
This nigga went.
Once Houston was out of play, you already know.
How many years has he been in the league?
15.
He got a 4-year contract.
He done after this.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna play. He gonna play. Listen.
His son? You think he gonna stay because his son?
No, his son. He gonna play for the 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna win one. He gonna lose the Golden State in the Western Conference Finals this upcoming season. He gonna win it the next season. The Lakers are gonna win it the next season. He gonna play his last 2 years in LA.
Word.
And then he gonna go to Cleveland, where they gonna draft his son.
He gonna draft his son back to Cleveland. He might go wherever he get drafted. I don't think they're gonna let him fall to Cleveland again. That'll suck.
He gonna go wherever.
I feel like Cleveland deserves a championship every 60 years.
He's gonna be Cleveland gonna be the worst basketball team in the next 5 to 7 years.
Mm-hmm. And end up getting
They're
him.
gonna get him. LeBron gonna go back to Cleveland for his last year, and then he gonna retire, and he gonna try to fake pass the torch and shit.
Ain't gonna be fake.
That's-
LeBron gonna be ready for that shit.
Hey, bro, it's a lot of niggas coming up that's just as good as him, son. I'm sorry. You gotta think, you got Zaire, you got Wade's son, you got Scottie Pippen's son, Kenyon Martin's son ain't no joke either. They in high school and they be ballers, son.
Shaquille's son ain't no joke.
Yeah, he ain't no joke either. The only reason why he ain't gonna get that much respect is because he a little different. Like I seen him play. He could play good. He a spot up shooter. He go in the post, but it's just something about him that's like he a little shy a little bit. You know what I mean? He gonna have to come up out of that to get busy. Like you don't be no Joel Embiid, but you know what I mean? Cause Joel Embiid be talking greasy. Like he one of them dudes that be in the gym. You know what I mean? He get a few dunks off. He want to yell and scream at everybody like he the man. Then you see him in the streets afterwards. Like, bro, let me talk to you real quick. Nah, son, come on, man. It's just a game. It's just a game. Nah, EA Sports nigga, we always in the game. You feel me? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He run the streets of Philly.
Yeah, he run the streets of Philly with the white boys in the park playing ball. He don't ever want to play with the hood homies though. You already know. Elbows dead in the rib cage. He out for the rest of the season. But all right, so what y'all think about these Warrior pickups with DeMarcus Cousins? Is that reckless? That's what's up, right?
That's what's up.
I'm saying if it's all about the rings, I mean rings and things.
Niggas want rings. So
It's not. It ain't nothing else.
I always fuck with KD and I always fuck with my nigga Boogie. So
Nah, but
Yeah, Boogie the homie.
Boogie, I'm happy Boogie going there. But some shit I thought Boogie was gonna go to LA with Bron.
hey, but they ain't giving the offer.
Yeah, and that's LA fault.
They ain't
So-
giving the offer.
Supposedly that they was gonna do it, but everybody was saying that everybody was supposedly gonna pick him up, and he chose the Warriors.
Nah, they said that nobody else gave him an offer.
The Pelicans said they offered him 2 years, $55 million. He said no.
And by the time,
Supposedly.
yeah, and that's honestly then so you know that his choice going to go to state with intent, every intent and purpose to get a ring, like had nothing to do with bread, because
He took a 5 he was getting paid like $5 million,
$5 million.
five and a half.
But and everybody,
minimum.
and this is what I hate about sports shows, because they don't keep it real. Like all this stuff on ESPN and all that. That's why I hate when people like I understand ESPN, the Global Network, all that BS, but they don't really talk real basketball. Because real talk, if we run a team, right, we got a squad up. This is what we do. We play ball every day. You know what I mean? We try and win a chip. One of us get hurt, and we got a squad like we got, where it's like, all right, bruh, come back to us or come play with us because we got enough heads to where we can make it to the playoffs and you can rest and not have to come back tomorrow, my nigga. Like, we could play this whole tournament without you except the last game. So what you gonna take? You gonna go to the team that's gonna be telling you, yo, what's up? Or you gonna go to the team that's like, bro, whenever you ready, we can rock.
Hey, yo, some real shit, yo. Go to state like the new Death Row. Basketball, man. That shit like
Steve Kerr shook night because he out here slapping.
If you want to win, come and go to that state. Like,
If you don't wanna have coaches dancing all in the background, taking praise from you. You don't want LeBron up there getting all the praise on Sports Center. Come to Golden State, nigga.
players and shit, man. Like, you want to have a coach, you know, like,
You want a real nigga.
you want a real nigga.
Exactly, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, man, I chalk it up to you got to do what's best for you, bro. Like he ruptured his Achilles, bro. You don't just wake up the next day and be out here chilling after that. Like, exactly. And
You do that.
yeah, and then everybody like, oh well, he wasn't really doing that much anyway. Like they did better without him. I was like, they have Rondo on their team. Rondo makes a difference, bro.
They gotta take in consideration. They said that when he went down, their whole philosophy changed.
Yeah, of
He
course
didn't
it
say
changed.
they have to. You know what I mean?
And they went running back through AD.
That's all.
That's all it was. And of course, you could run fast pace.
AD with Rondo facilitating that.
It's easy money.
Rondo is not there no more.
No,
Rondo's
it's who
in
they
LA.
play. Damian
And they
can't play no defense.
Exactly. Dame don't play no defense. He's just a good scorer. Scorers.
But how you feel about Rondo going to LA though? Like,
I think that was, unless you're gonna trade Lonzo Ball,
I wouldn't trade Lonzo.
Nah, you keep him. You do exactly
Let
what you did last year.
Rondo try to,
Just let him play off guard and let him get his shots. He is a better spot up shooter than me. I feel like when he was playing, Lonzo Ball really a spot up shooter. Like he a point guard at heart, but he a good spot up shooter. Like that's where his shot at.
Because niggas don't like his form.
Yeah, and I feel like if Rondo coming down court, you could throw him the ball right off. He making shots, you know what I'm saying? He getting busy, you know what I mean? He ain't out here playing no games.
Sidebar, we talking about billion-dollar teams and shit, but my New Jersey Nets, I like how
Bro, they not the New Jersey Nets no more. I don't talk about them bums no more, bro. Don't talk about them bums on this podcast.
Niggas fool because they left the hood.
They left the hood and then they went to Brooklyn to be trash. They deserve all the trash they get. I hope they never ever win again until they come back to Jersey. And even then, they got to suffer for these 3 years when they come back.
The Jersey like Bron came back to Cleveland.
Yeah, so that's disrespect. You went to Brooklyn for what? To build a new stadium and be trash?
But I like the fact that we declined Dwight Howard. You know what I mean? We made sure we didn't want that.
Yeah, that's dead. Yo, he was crying so hard on ESPN, bro. Like I be watching the little clips on YouTube. Yeah, Dwight. Yeah, he was crying. I just want to be like everybody take me for granted because they don't think I'm that good. Exactly. It is what it is. It is what it is.
You ain't Kwame Brown, but
Kwame Brown would have been nice if he'd went to the right team, son. And I wouldn't have picked him first. I'd have picked him like the end of the first round, going in the second. He probably would have been decent. It's all about choices. There's certain players that would have been nice if they wouldn't have got picked to the team they got picked to. Let's keep it real. So, yeah, they up here doing some. Yeah, you talking while you on the mic, my guy. Like, yeah, like you can't hear yourself. I know, but you right by the mic and you talking, and that's the good mic with the extra speaker on it. So when you over here just rambling, I'm looking at you like, do you hear your words coming out your mouth, my man? Yeah.
NBA is the NBA now, so you got to really build.
To me, it don't even matter how much the NBA do. Everybody gonna watch it.
You can't be like it's not entertaining. If I'm gonna just watch these teams go at it.
Exactly. If cats go and watch the Drew League and they never heard of these dudes before and they up there balling, what makes you think I'm not gonna watch an NBA game just because this team stacked and this team not? Nah, I'm gonna watch it to see how much they gonna get blown out by. Exactly. I'm trying to see how many points you gonna score.
Every single game of the year.
Son, don't be giving secrets to your gambling, my guy. So we trying to win this bread.
Every single time that Golden State, they might go 82-0. That's not happening.
They're not going 82-0. You can kill that noise right now.
Get them niggas at least 70 wins again, bro.
I'll give them 70 because that's the squad. They was gonna get that with or without Cousins. That's not even necessary.
That's easy bread.
That's easy bread.
You feel me?
Not even the boogies though. You gotta go to. Now you can go to what's the name of the racetrack now and go put that down there on the rip.
You know what I mean, we got legalized gambling and shit, so
don't get excited about the legalized marijuana yet, even if it do happen. But even if it do happen, son, you're not gonna like it, son.
Yeah, because they're gonna do some
because
shit too.
Because I switch up 2.5 style because we're gonna switch it up from sports for 2 seconds. Because this joint happened in Cali. Now that you know what I mean, you brought up the legalized gambling, it made me. So in Cali, right? They got it like this basically. Lawmakers said, yeah, y'all can't grow no weed with pesticides and that. Gotta be all natural, but there's no more anything with chemicals get thrown out. They just did it like 2 weeks ago. Like you had to do it before the first. Matter of fact, before the 1st of July, you had to get rid of all your products that had pesticides in it. It only could be natural bud. So naturally, if it happened in Cali, but that was one of the first states to legalize it, everywhere else gonna jump on it when they start legalizing it. That you can't put no extra stuff in it. Gotta be pure natural. And ain't nothing wrong with pure natural. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. Certain strains, they gotta do certain things with. Yeah, that's all. That's what I think. I'm all with it. I mean, I'm just trying to make the bread. I'm trying to make the benzinos off that thing. You feel me?
On some shit, we can't leave off like sports, like we're talking about basketball and it's their off season. Let's talk about football, man.
I just had to update y'all on that before, because I know y'all. You know what I mean, I know my brothers like to indulge in certain things. I want to make sure they good when they get that green light. You know what I mean? They don't be tripping. You feel me? But yeah, now we going to this NFL thing because niggas avid NFL fans, I should say. I'm gonna say fans, but yeah, lifers, NFL lifers, and you know what I'm saying. They got
what people be having misunderstood, it's not about like I can't ever say that I worship this sport. Like I put it over, family, friends, God, anything like that. It's the fact that I'm a football fanatic. Like this is what I grew up watching. I enjoy the sport. You know what I mean? I play the sport, so just like when Sunday do come at the end of the day, like I don't mind kicking with everybody else, but when the game on. I don't want to talk to nobody. Like
I want to enjoy the game for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm watch the game, I want to watch a game with people I know going and react to the game the same way I'm reacting. I don't want to be around somebody who just watching it to be watching it. Like
people gonna be like, well, you should protest because of this, that, and the third. Like I understand what's going on, but like we said, I feel like we stated before in the podcast, like it's not up to us how if things change. It's up to the players. Like on some real shit, like we can do as much as we want, and granted, like owners they might lose a little bit of money, but where it really hurt their pockets is if the players really they went on a strike. Like fuck these niggas. Like y'all bugging. For one, you don't have guaranteed contracts.
That's true.
Two,
yep.
Like I said, y'all don't. They've shown time and time again that they do not care. Like we really are just property. Like as black folks, we really property, and we will make this sport. You feel me? Like it's majority black folks. If it ain't 95%, it's somewhere close to that. Black people.
At the end of the day, I see what they're trying to do. Like players, y'all trying to bring awareness to things that's been happening. But these things been going on forever. And I feel like let's stop making an effort to like try to make America think about us as a people, because they're gonna do what they want to do. Whether you kneeling or you flipping or you throwing a flag in the air, like they're gonna take it as, bruh, this is a sport that we watch to entertain us. We don't want to deal with y'all issues because we don't want to deal with y'all issues in real life. So we damn sure don't want to deal with them when we trying to have fun. Then at that point, you just gotta, it's not say separate it in the sense of like, oh, it's not getting anything done or anything like that. But it's like at this point, I'm gonna watch it regardless because I'm working on my own thing to worry about my neighborhood and get my hood right or whatever the case may be. Right. Like as long as you making the effort to do what you got to do outside in your neighborhood and your area, and you making it, and then in your everyday life you making an effort to make your people better, then watch your football, keep it moving, and they gonna get paid. Like these people think like, oh, the NFL owners only get paid off the NFL. No, these dudes is billionaires, millionaires. They've been in this game. NFL came along as another opportunity for them to make money. It's not like, oh, I just came up with $2 billion. I bought a franchise and this is all I got. Like,
all these organizations been caking.
Yeah, you got to protest they other organizations if you really want to hurt them. Like,
but you got to really find out what that is. You got to do research. So you think about it like niggas like Jerry Jones, so-called American team.
He used the stadium for like his
his main bread. He spent all that money in the stadium because he get the high school teams to play there, so he get money from the high school. I mean, from the states. He get college games. NCAA, and the colleges pay him to play there. It ain't like he letting them do it for free. Maybe Arkansas because he went there, but that's about it.
Like the players just kneeling, like fuck the kneeling shit.
All right, so since we speaking of controversy with the NFL, we gotta bring up the Jameis Winston situation. So Jameis Winston got suspended for 3 games because of the whole him sexually assaulting a Uber driver. So this happened like 2 years ago, like 2016 or whatever. But they just giving it to him now.
That's crazy.
So one dude who fighting the case, he went to Vanderbilt. He already fighting a rape case. So he said that the NFL never came to him to ask him any questions, and his lawyer was like he felt like they knew what it was. They just was trying to hide it or whatever. Now, my whole thing with the NFL is they've been going about this shit all wrong since day one. Like, they've been going wrong with domestic violence, everything. Until Ray Rice happened, it's been an L ever since. So, my whole thing with the whole Jameis, like, I hate the NFL Network and the NFL on ESPN because these analysts talk real crazy when, like, you like, oh, Jameis Winston, y'all should have known when he stole them crabs that he wasn't this person. All right, I understand that he's a character. That's his character. His character is probably not the best character to follow if you want to put him on a pedestal of people to follow. But the same way you prosecuting this young brother, make sure you prosecute cats like Ben Roethlisberger, because Ben Roethlisberger, he had 4 rape charges in college, and then when he got in the NFL, he had 2 rape cases that never went to court, and Shorty definitely was on the news talking about it, and nobody never paid it no mind. He almost killed himself when he was driving a motorcycle. Like, he won 2 Super Bowls. I understand that. That's dope. You won your 2 Super Bowls, but bro, your past is just, your character is just as in question as anybody else.
White privilege and black skin tone. Like, if it wasn't for our skin tone being any type of bronze, brown, black, it would, like, we would be okay, because it's clear, like you just stated, Ben Roethlisberger don't have these issues, even though that man character definitely been in question for the longest time now.
Exactly. You was about to quit on your team just because you felt like your man's about to leave. Like, Antonio Brown was going to get his bread. Le'Veon Bell was going to get his bread. Now you like, oh, I want to retire. But then as soon as everybody get their money, oh, now you like, oh, I'm in here. I'm good. Yeah, so now it's like, oh, I could play 3-4 more years. Don't replace me. But at the end of the day, bro, this is your character. This is me putting question into your character, because if you really down for this sport, this is what you really want to do with your life. You love this game. You gonna play regardless whether you got the best players or not.
It's gonna be like Brett Favre.
Exactly.
He loves football.
Exactly. He 45 years old, still throwing football at high school games because he trying to play. Like, you love the game, you love the game. Exactly. And I feel like character questions, if you go question the person's character, question everybody's character. Like, don't just sit here and go, oh, this person did one thing, so I'm going to just prosecute this person for that. Like, bruh, it's a lot of brothers in the game that NFL is basically like 85% black. Like, come on, son, you question. I'm not saying Jameis Winston is not wrong. He is. But make sure that you prosecuting everybody the same, bruh. Stop having this fake equal opportunity. Oh, well, this social media ain't what it is now. No, make that comparison like you would do with Mike Vick. Every time somebody get in trouble, oh, well, when Mike Vick got locked up, well, what about when Ben Roethlisberger went untouched and never got suspended and almost killed himself and everybody was cool with that? Oh, it's all love. Let's not talk about that, because he went on to do bigger and better things.
But you want to know, like another fucking issue it is with these professional athletes. It's like, we put these guys on a higher pedestal, and they just human beings like us, like
doing a regular ass job that they do.
They just doing what they love. They shouldn't be held to a higher standard than the rest.
And people, this is one thing I try to make comparison to people is they are like, people always get mad, but like, well, why you NCAA players shouldn't get paid because this that. I'm like, all right, that's like saying I want to be an architect and I go to college to be an architect, but my pops is cool with people that work on the construction site. They bring me on the construction site and do some of the work and do designs for them. I get paid. Right. I get paid. This is my profession. This is my job.
If I don't get paid, then it's very, very, very serious.
Yeah, and if I don't get paid, it's alright, because then eventually I'm gonna get paid. You know what I mean? My money gonna make it to me either way, whether I just do this as an internship now or whatever. But when it's the NCAA, these football players, nah, man, we can't pay them. We can't afford to pay them.
Even though these football players bring billions of dollars to these colleges, these organizations, and the NFL and all, like,
go ahead,
and people always forget that these guys are football players. They are not the greatest citizens in the world. Like,
exactly.
They're held to be the greatest citizens in the world, because regular citizens ain't even held to that high standard.
Exactly.
Like this. They want regular. I'm a regular citizen, but my owner is racist. But they want me to act like a regular citizen. My owner.
Exactly.
Why can't I act like my owner? If I act like my owner as a player, then it's a problem, right? So,
if I reflect the actions of the people that's supposed to be in charge of helping me be a better person, how am I wrong? How can that be?
Like, if I played for the Houston Texans at all,
I wouldn't play with them no more.
Talking about every cracker.
Yeah, because the way you call me a jailbird or whatever, that's cool.
Like, right, you can't let the.
I'm gonna crack these jokes back on you.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Have that same energy.
That's gonna get on. Yeah, I'm gonna have the same energy, because you coming at us for what?
I'm gonna have more energy.
You gonna have more energy.
More fire.
I'm walking in talking real crazy to him. I'm walking up on him like, yo, but let me tell you something, alright, fam? You trash, bro. Your haircut is trash. Everybody in here got these cookie cutter haircuts. I'm on you. I'm throwing shots at everybody. Dang, that burger. Oh, that wasn't even a burger. That was a hot dog that got that burp out. I said burger because you know the burp was good. Hot dogs with onions on it. They need to start at every football game, son. The red sauce with the onions. My bad, I had to change the subject, but.
I ate like a motherfucking king before I came to this game.
So why you come get out the plate then, cousin? Son, don't ever let no see, man. This no side note is never let black folks in your house, niggas. But nah. All right, so what's your predictions for y'all teams? State your team. And what's your expectation? Not even expectations. What's your goals for your team this year?
Yeah, the Super Bowl champs.
Super Bowl champs go first. So first up for the Super Bowl champs. Oh yeah, Super Bowl champs go last. Okay, all right, I go first. I think because my team finished after y'all. All right, so I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, so I ain't really gonna cheese it up like cheese it up like that. We just lost Aaron Jones for 2 games on the suspension, and. You already know what it is. Like, it's all good. I mean, Aaron Jones, we run it back by committee either way, so I ain't really tripping about that. You know, we still got Jamal Williams, we still got Ty Montgomery. We gonna be decent either way in the running back position. I'm looking for my boy Kevin King to step up. You know what I mean? Because the young boy, he got to eat. He about to come up in this game, do something real serious. Niggas, if not, you know what I mean? Gotta get rid of him. Gotta let him go. I'm with that. I just want I want our defense to step up, you know what I mean, so Aaron could get his money and stop crying, you know what I'm saying? I understand you the best. I ain't gonna disrespect you, my boy. You won title in 10 years. I know you feel like, you feel the type of way, but you know what I mean? That's the way the game is, you know what I mean? We gotta do what we gotta do to make it happen, make it work. We paid the offensive line way more than enough money to keep you up. Now they'd falling off and we gotta start back over again. That's part of the game, bro. That's the name of the game, my guy. Like, Brett Favre ran for his life, and he won a Super Bowl. He only won 1, 2, bro. That's life. It is what it is. At least you got one. I'm not saying don't be ungrateful, but you kind of being ungrateful. Any team you go to, they ain't gonna be able. Any super team you try to go to, they ain't gonna be able to afford you. So, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. So this is shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Look, I know it's rough times now, bro, but ain't nobody gonna pay you the amount of money you want like we will, and you still make the playoffs. Trust me, it ain't gonna happen, bro. I promise you. You want to be in Cleveland? You think you LeBron James? You go try to be LeBron James.
He might make it lit.
Listen. I don't want to hear that shit with Cleveland Browns because their head coach sucks.
There we go. Hugh Jackson sucks. He's not a head coach. He's a position coach. And this is not a black or white thing. This is football thing. He's just not a good coach. You know what I'm saying?
But you also gotta understand, like, with football, like, sometimes y'all know it ain't coaching. Like, it's up to the players to execute the game plan. Like, and if you don't have the talent there to execute the game plan, then
they're all professionals, man.
Exactly.
Niggas still be trash. Like,
nah, I don't want to hear that.
Like on anything, it be full garbage can niggas out there on the field. Like,
I understand that.
They be trying to figure out how you getting paid. Like, how you on this roster, my G, and you not nowhere near good, bro. Like, you're a waste of a roster space.
You're a waste of a roster space.
I completely agree with that.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I'm real hard on anybody. Like,
right. My team, your team, it don't matter. Like,
I'm hard. So, but
I ain't that hard. All right, so Minnesota up next.
Hey, yo, first of all, I don't even have to introduce them niggas out here.
Well, get them trash.
Nah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I mean. Minnesota, first one go. I mean, we had a civilized year, like, and shit, like. Oh wait! You ain't even say what y'all prediction was. You feel like
my prediction for us. My bad. I apologize. You right. I feel like we're gonna get to the playoffs. You know what I mean? We're not gonna win the division. I'll get that to Minnesota. I'll get a division to them. But we're gonna get like the 5th or 6th wild card spot. Cause you know what I mean. That's we alright. I already know we might split the series with them, but we ain't gonna win it because they probably gonna win more games than us. They gonna dominate on their schedule.
Yeah, I mean we got alright. So you know what I mean, it's purple and gold. You feel me? Like, we had a solid year last year. I feel like we got a really good head coach. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Zimmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a cracker, but he ain't so much of a cracker.
But I respect Mike Zimmer though. That's my boy. Just to give you a heads up, that's my boy. Even though he coach y'all bum ass niggas, he's still a good dude.
Yo, he told niggas last year. I think when we won, like, he was like, "What you gonna do?" He said, "I'm gonna go to my ranch and kick it. Have a few brewskis, basically." Like, he OG this game, but we won 13 games. We did it without our starting running back, our starting quarterback, and we did it with Case Keenum. I don't necessarily think Case Keenum is a bad quarterback, but nobody knew he was gonna do what he did. You know what I'm saying? With us, but we have the talent that's around. Like, and now we got Kirk Cousins, hopefully this nigga ain't on no bum shit. Even though I think he might be.
We don't believe you. We need more people.
I'm nervous about that nigga on everything.
Students of the game. We passed the class. Nobody can read you dudes like we do.
Wholeheartedly Viking fan. Like, it's purple in my vein. Then
Exactly.
I hope that Kirk don't come in and be no hoe, because he ain't got no excuses no more. This is the best team he ever had in his whole career. He's solidly the number one quarterback, the man in charge. Like, he should have no excuses. So we won 13 last year. I'm gonna say I don't see why we couldn't win 13 again on some real shit. Like, and I feel like we got a chip on our shoulder because Philly whooped our ass. Like, and I gotta get to them. Like, they really dogged us out, and I didn't appreciate it, but that's what happens. You know what I mean? When you get out coached, you feel me? And when you're not prepared or whatever, you know what I mean? And, you know, shout out to Philly. Like, you know, I got love for them niggas, so it's kind of hard playing them niggas in the playoffs. Like, 'cause, you know what I mean? I got homies that bang the set, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, maybe 13. Hopefully the first seed. If we get the first seed in the NFC, I think we go to the bowl, because ain't nobody gonna see us on our field. We should have never let New Orleans come back and be that close, but ain't nobody gonna see us on the field.
I mean, a lot of people felt like y'all should have lost that game, but I ain't gonna say that about that.
But
let's.
The thing was, you saying we should have lost because we let them come back. At the end of the day, like, we were smacking them in the first half and let Drew Brees be Drew Brees. You know what I mean? We let up instead of keeping our foot on their neck. So that's it. I think we're gonna get 13 again, possibly. I mean,
Oh, he giving numbers out. I wasn't even that confident. I tried to be
I see somewhere
like, you know what I mean? Like Reggie never slipped on the glass.
12-4, 13-3. You know what I mean? Division title, and hopefully number one seed. And
Hope the plane crash.
Hope
Hope the plane crash. Excuse me.
That's fucked up. I'm playing.
It's like, nah. Let me stop.
That shit was fucked up.
Dog, I ain't wishing no death on nobody. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep.
Me,
Hold on. We need intro music for this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
the celebration over with. Celebration is over with. August is in what? 3 more weeks.
More to the back to the shit.
You know what I mean? So it's got to be a whole new beginning. I just my main prediction. I'm bold with it. Yeah, I'm confident with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
My coach, every second half, I don't watch pretty much a lot of the game. We was doing the restoration shit, but Sundays we own Applebee's. You know what I
It's
mean?
in there.
We own that shit, getting free shit and all that, because we number 1 and number 2 up in this.
That's a fact.
Can't nobody say nothing to us.
That's a fact.
'Cause
Where?
I won and he won. So
Now.
That's a fact. Every week.
who gonna say something to me?
All right. So
But you know what I mean, my prediction based on the coaching,
Yeah.
second half,
Mhm.
Doug Peterson adjusted after that second quarter. The adjustments was great. I ain't never see that. Andy Reid ain't never do that, and I've been watching.
Andy Reid, the most basic coach you want to know.
Still, he's one of the most stubbornest.
Yeah, he's super stubborn and he stay in his lane in the worst way.
But
And that's why Kansas City won't win the championship. It ain't got nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes. Sorry, Chief fans.
we're going for the repeat.
You going for the repeat? That's this. Y'all heard it here first, live.
I say we go 12-4.
12-4 and still winning the Super Bowl.
Nah, I'm saying we're gonna go 12-4, and we're gonna win one road playoff game. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't think y'all gonna have to go on the road. I think y'all's gonna be home
We're
again.
gonna have to go on the road, depending on,
I think y'all be a solid.
I ain't worried about the Rams. Yeah, it's either gonna be 1 or number 2. I'm not worried about the Rams. I ain't worried about it.
That ain't gonna last.
They think they got a bunch of old niggas over there. So
Right.
Who?
the Rams.
Oh, the Rams. Yeah. They got a bunch of done up cats except for Aaron Donald, and I don't think him and them Dominic are suit.
So he got a higher ranking than my nigga Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher really that guy though.
He's the best defensive tackle in the league.
That's real talk.
I don't care what nobody tells me.
Aaron Donald not putting up them numbers, bruh.
That nigga's like 5'5".
Because they would have beat the Falcons if he was putting up numbers like that.
5'5".
Literally, the reason why the Eagles beat the Vikings is because the penetration from that man playing on defense. And the reason why the Patriots lost is because that man's play on defense.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
No, I'm talking about the penetration like that. We can.
Fletcher Cox ain't really have no stats.
He ain't had no stats, bro. It's all about the focus of if the line focused on you. If it's 3-on-1,
Right,
that's 6 other cats coming in after you.
That's exactly what it was.
And that's what I watched that game thoroughly because I wanted them. I watched the playoff games more thorough than anybody else's games.
Got a solid interior against against motherfucking Fletcher, he gonna embarrass you.
Exactly. So, all right. So that's y'all predictions. Who y'all standout players of the year gonna be? Probably. Let's just standout players for y'all teams.
For my team,
Yeah.
I think Sidney Jones gonna be a standout player.
I think so too.
I agree with that. That's my boy though. Washington. He a Washington U cat. I watched him.
You know, we all know the training camp.
And plus, he was hurt last year. He was coming off that Achilles injury too. So.
Yeah.
So they like a lot of what they see
Mm-hmm.
in mini camp. And, you know, the number one main focus on us right now is
Carson.
Carson.
I mean,
Carson out there,
yeah, getting jiggy, but he gotta learn to slide.
he gotta learn to slide. He know how to slide.
He think he a running back.
No, he don't. That shit was just some freak shit, man. We watched that shit too. I was upset in that damn ball, bro.
I seen him do that move a couple of times though.
How does it? His leg got crushed, pretty much.
But I didn't see him stand up a lot of times where he should have just been like, you know, I ain't gonna make it. Let me just
He
sin.
was touchdown pass the same drive.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he a tough dude, man. Bro, he from North Dakota, bro. He been on the farm all his life. I expect him to stand on that one ACL and live.
Haystacks and shit.
Flipping tractor trailer tires. All right, who you got for the Vikings? Who you got your standout player gonna be this year?
My standout gonna be I don't think it's too much of a surprise for most people, but Dalvin Cook, yo, like my man's got his year cut short to ACL, and I think he's gonna come back strong and be in the conversation for League Russia.
League Russia of the year?
Yeah, he might be up there with, you know, I say top 3, if not number 1. And
Woo! Over Zeke?
on some shit, that boy was running that.
Over Saquon?
Son, real shit now, so everybody knows the disclaimer. The Giants still don't have no offensive line. Odell Beckham.
That's for the Giants fans. That's why I threw him there.
Because it's a lot of Giants fans. Mind you, I'm not here, but I'm telling you a fact about football. You got Odell back, and you got Sterling, and you got Saquon, and all y'all niggas was screaming your hearts away like y'all just lost your virginity or whatever. But at the end of the day, what I'm telling you, if you can't block for a running back or for a quarterback to throw the ball, you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing nothing.
Especially now against no top lines. Like, they gotta see the Eagles line twice a year.
Our rotation is
That's gonna kill
ridiculous.
them. Think about it, Giants fan. You still got Eric Flowers on your line playing, my nigga. Like,
And nobody don't know what position he gonna play.
he gonna play guard or tackle.
I don't trust him either way. I wouldn't even let him play center. He couldn't even snap the ball to me. You know what I'm saying, bro? I need you to be on the sideline playing left bench, passing out water
Right.
at halftime and on timeouts. And you better run. You better hustle.
Run to the huddle, nigga.
My standout player of the year, I got 2. I'm gonna put bread on my boy Kevin King. A little bit of bread on him, cause that's my boy. Like, I watched him play in Washington too. Him and Sidney Jones. Those are like my 2 favorite players outside of in the NCAA when they was up in there 2 years ago. Outside of Ohio, anybody from Ohio State, like those are my 2 guys. And I'm gonna put bread on Josh Jackson, cause you know what I mean, that's the little homie. I feel like, you know what I mean, we invested a lot in you because we trust you. B, you better turn up the same way you turned up your last year.
Y'all niggas done drafted hella corners in the last couple of years.
Yeah, and a lot of them turned out decent on other teams, just not our team.
Right.
And that's why we got rid of we adjusted our defensive strategies. You know what I mean? Our analysts for the defense got switched up too, bro. You know what I mean? You got to clean your house.
What y'all gonna do with what Randall Cobb gonna do? That's what I want to know.
I honestly be okay. We should have kept Jordy and got rid of Randall, in my opinion. Randall do a lot, but Devontae is Randall now. He's just a taller version of Randall.
But you should have traded Randall, got some chips for that nigga at least.
They ain't gonna get nobody ain't gonna give us no chips because everybody like, oh, we could get him, you know what I mean, for the low. He ain't really gonna be as productive. They don't know how to use him like we do.
But anything is anything for him, cause like at the end of the day,
I feel like he's still gonna put up numbers though. Like at the end of the day, I feel like he's gonna put up numbers regardless because him and Aaron, they still cool.
On some real shit, if you're a professional player like my man's touched on, niggas is professionals, but at the end of the day, everybody gonna deserve it. If your excuse is gonna be that you do not have your top quarterback, or why you can't ball out, you need to sit down. Because even Devontae Adams balled out with Brett Hundley being behind center.
Exactly.
And I can't get behind no man that's gonna be like, yeah, I had an off year because Aaron Rodgers, my number 1 quarterback went down. Like, you a whole nigga. That's all that sound like to me. Like, you wasn't getting open enough. He said even my boys, Adam Thielen and Stephon, like they just that dynamic. Like you had Case Keenum throwing the ball. He basically was throwing the ball up a lot of times.
That's
And
true.
he made plays. That's it. Like he literally was, damn near about to get jammed up. And let me just chalk it up, see what these niggas do. Like he was a quarterback that gave my receivers a chance. So really, at the end of the day, some quarterbacks make receivers, but a lot of receivers make quarterbacks. A lot of
Wide receivers make quarterbacks,
And
bro.
that's the facts. Like,
Anybody can throw a good pass, but if you can't catch it, don't matter.
it don't matter. If you
Stats don't add up off incompletions,
right,
bro.
if you dropping shit,
That's the stat. Incomplete.
Exactly. That's the one stat you
If
getting.
you're not running routes well enough to where a corner could read that
Like
and
Dez Bryant.
pick it,
Like a nigga that can't run routes, yeah. That's right.
Shouts out to Dez Bryant for still being a free agent.
Right.
it's crazy how they doing that man doing. But Dallas could at least give him a pay cut. You feel me? But they,
No, he didn't. He wasn't gonna take a pay
He
cut.
didn't want no pay cut.
They offered it to him. They said you could stay if you
so
take
where
this
that-
pay
where
cut.
that Dez going?
I don't care where he go, honestly, because I feel like if he should have been working, he would until he 9 years in the league to want to work on his craft, and it's your job. Then you don't need to be here, bro. You don't deserve it like everybody else think you do. I feel like that's like if you a carpenter and you don't never touch your tools, and then you come to my house and say, "Why you won't pay me to put this carpet down, bro?" You don't. I never seen you do a job before. What am I pay you for if I don't know what you gonna do? You could do a free sample for me, and then I might try to pay you and see what's good if it's decent.
Based off your work.
Exactly. He got away with being stronger and faster for not even 9 years, for 6 years. The last 3 seasons, he ain't really been doing it. Exactly. A lot of jump balls.
And you gotta take into consideration, he came in to like for those first couple 5-6 years with Jason Witten.
Yeah, but Jason Witten, you got a man going up the middle and you going up the side. Like
So they-
safety got to gotta pick and
Most
choose.
people
Yeah,
had
pick
to
and choose.
Most
I'm
people
picking
had
Especially in these cover 2, nobody will ever switch up from cover 2, so you know what I mean?
Most people had to keep an eye because Jason Witten's slow as dirt. But he
Yeah.
always got open.
He always open.
Exactly.
Most open white man ever.
Never in my life, dog.
He was Jay Novacek to the next level,
I
bro.
respect him though. That's the only Dallas Cowboy I respect.
Who, Jason Witten?
You do go hard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna disrespect him. There's nothing I can say still about it. Yeah.
Like I, as much as I hate that he in Dallas, Zeke my nigga.
Yeah, Zeke that guy. All right, so speaking of Dallas, because you always got to talk about Dallas or the Giants on any type of sports. You talking, especially when you talking football. What y'all think about Dak? What's y'all opinion on Dak? Because a lot of people have been talking about Dak, saying that they don't believe in him.
I
Dak is
think
a
that.
decent
Yeah,
quarterback.
I think Dak is all right.
I think he all right.
Quarterback.
He's not a lead your teams to the Super Bowl kind of quarterback.
He can be.
The thing is, everybody be ready to suck Dak, and you gotta understand that he ain't gonna never have to be that nigga to throw the ball a million times and throw a million touchdowns.
That's only if Zeke stay healthy though, or stay available, I should say.
If he have Zeke to stay available and he on the field for 16 games every year, he's gonna be doing the bare minimum, making the plays he needs to make. Almost on some, like now I see him almost on some like Alex Smith shit. Like when Alex Smith first came into the league in San Fran. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
they didn't let him open up like he did when he went to KC.
And-
When he went to KC,
I
everybody
feel
know
you.
how real he really is.
I blame Jason Garrett for that because I feel like you should know your strengths of your quarterback.
Yeah.
You with him 24/7, 365 on the field purposes or in the
Get
build.
him to win you a ring or get you in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
If you can't let your quarterback be who he is, you never gonna win. Point blank. Period.
Right, let them play their game like
That's like if they would have never let Mike Vick come in the league and play how he played, he wouldn't be as legendary as he was.
wouldn't be.
If they'd told him stay in the pocket or we benching
to
you.
make him a pocket quarterback. Atlanta knew what they was doing when they got him.
I forgot who the coach was, but he coached Baltimore now.
Just run the ball.
The coach for Atlanta when Mike Vick came in, who the offensive coordinator was, but he the offensive coordinator now for Baltimore. I gotta check it out for you, but go ahead. Yeah, he the same one. He said he used to he said he got plans for Teddy. I mean not Teddy. For my boy Lamar.
Yo, Lamar gonna be that nigga, and he got a chance. He gonna have at least an opportunity to sit down for at least a good year. RG3, you can get him out of here. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, RG3. Yeah, I never been a fan of RG3. Honestly, I never been a fan of him. I probably never will be a fan of him. I don't care what he do, cause
He boo-boo.
Yeah, he always he done had the same braids since like '94, bro. You can't go back. I don't trust nobody who get their braids done, son. Like it's just braids, they ain't dreads, and you don't never get them done. So I feel like I can't trust you as a anything, cause you just be wilding, bro. Yeah, like your braids done locked. All right, it was Marty Morningwood. That's who his offensive coordinator. Yeah, he worked with Mike Vick and
head coach at some time?
he was San Diego head coach at one point in time.
LT was there?
Yeah, and now before North Turner got there and switched him up, and now he went from he in Baltimore. So like he said, he worked with Vick, so he got plans for Lamar. He said it ain't gonna just be no using him at running back. Try to play my man, so they only gonna use him at running back. They gonna have to get these hands if they do that. So, all right. So that's y'all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody got a solid squad. I mean, I'm glad I don't have a circle of friends with a bunch of Jets fans and Cincinnati Bengals fans. And yeah, like if you a Cincinnati Bengals fan, I'm gonna tell you right now, go kill yourself. Take that with you. Go kill yourself. Just go kill yourself.
Cincinnati might be down for like the
next decade, next 25 years, as long as we on this earth. Trash can, bro. They trash can.
And it's so crazy because Cleveland gonna legit be up, yo.
Yo, Cleveland, if they would have just not took Baker Mayfield and took what's the old boy name from if they took Bradley Chubb, boy, it would have been on and popping. It'd have been 10-10. Yeah, Cleveland would have took Bradley Chubb, boy, it would have been a whole different game because they already had Tyrod. They didn't need a quarterback to me.
Yeah, I don't think they should have got.
But nobody don't respect Tyrod.
But yeah, Tyrod got sauce with me. Like,
they don't respect Tyrod.
He a real OG out here, and I hate that they disrespect Tyrod like that. Like Tyrod really like that.
Tyrod jealous?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
It's my boy really like that, son. He really a good legit quarterback, son.
He really is, son. He's better than average. Son.
He's above average, son. He's an above average quarterback.
He's average.
He's average?
He's average.
No, son. No, son. 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Tell me.
And he got benched twice.
Tell me 5 quarterbacks that's better than him outside of the superstar names that we already know.
You getting benched twice does not make you no damn above average.
That's because of coaching.
Right.
They was sucking Peterman.
Exactly. And Peterman came in and threw 5.
Like you said, hold on. Like you said, outside of Tom Brady. All right, we're going to do the top 5. Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Ben Roethlisberger, and who else after that? Who's 5th? Matt Stafford, maybe?
Matt Stafford.
All right, so that's top 5. Oh yeah, no, you can't get this nigga get you and leave now. Carson Wentz is not a top 5 quarterback, my guy.
Not yet.
Not a top 10 either. He just got here. He got 1 season in. You gonna give him a top 10?
He got 2 seasons in.
He 2? Look, that's how you know he ain't got top 5. Cause look, if you had top 5, I would have been like, yeah, he got 2 in.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he had 2 in.
What he been doing? I give him top 10 right now. Out of all the quarterbacks, I give him top 10 right now.
All right.
Out of all the current starting 30.
Like number 10?
I don't know.
All right.
But how many quarterbacks?
That's your team, so I'm not gonna get mad at you.
Better than Tyrod outside of the top, like outside of the big names that we already know. How many quarterbacks?
Tyrod should be top 10, top 15.
Bengals is better than him.
Andy
Dalton.
Fuck out of here.
He's definitely better than him as a quarterback.
Son, go step outside, son. Go step in the street. Take your shoes off and go step in the street, son, so niggas can identify you.
Said Tyrod Taylor cannot throw the fucking ball, bro. He has no accuracy.
That's not.
He has no fucking accuracy.
Nah, son. Son, I've watched him throw the ball many a time, son. They don't let him throw the ball downfield, not because he's not accurate, because the teams he's been on, they're short intermediate passing schemes.
And you know they got shady, so they're gonna try to run the ball.
Exactly. They more worried about running the ball, so they could pay him what he worth.
Where was he at before that?
Buffalo? Before Buffalo? He was in Baltimore. And the only reason why they ain't let him go to be started because they had Joe Flacco and they gave him that extension for the Super Bowl win that they gave to Ray Lewis, which was scripted. So
yeah, exactly. If Joe Flacco never won that Super Bowl and went without,
Tyrod would have been the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens.
They would have took over, and you know they generally.
That's real talk.
Ozzie was with all that shit.
The real talk. If Russell Wilson could be a quarterback in the NFL, because you know they're gonna bring up the hype thing when they listen to this, then Tyrod Taylor definitely deserves to be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
That shit don't got shit to do with height and none of that bullshit.
That's what they be factoring it into, my guy.
So tell me
I promise
another
you.
nigga that besides Andy.
Yeah, you said Andy. I disagree strongly, but that's your opinion, my brother.
I'd say,
You think Blake Bortles is better than him?
Get the fuck out
they
of
both the same to me.
Oh, you better get this.
They both
Son.
the same. They both
Wow.
can't
Blake Bortles can't throw a 5-yard pass.
throw.
Tyrod Taylor could throw the ball 50 yards downfield.
Throw the ball 15 yards down the field without it floating in the air and somebody else catching
He
it.
had 3 interceptions for the whole
Yeah,
season.
but he did not throw the ball.
He did throw the ball, son.
He barely threw the ball.
He had more than 10 passes for past 20 yards attempts. More than 20 yards. 10 times. He way past that. We ain't talking like, oh, he only threw the ball 10 times downfield past 20 yards. No, bro. He was
He threw the ball 10 times
he was
in a game.
he was an avid
You
son.
also consider that man did not always have.
The caliber of wide receivers that most of these guys got. If he had the receivers like Blake Bortles had, Jaguars would have won the Super Bowl. Point blank.
Or if Tyrod went to any other team than Buffalo that had solid,
He'd be in the playoffs.
He could have went to Houston. and
He'd have been in the playoffs.
He could have went if he went to Houston with DeAndre and them niggas. He would have went to the playoffs. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
They wouldn't have had to think twice about it.
But it wouldn't have even been on Deshaun. Like they
Word. Deshaun wouldn't have been there yet.
They would have passed on Deshaun because
Exactly.
he would have went there like, guys, we got our quarterback, our franchise quarterback. Tyrod can do that.
You don't believe in him? That's understandable.
So who though, son? Like, Dak better than him?
Dak is definitely better.
All right.
Dak is definitely better. This is coming from a fucking Eagles fan.
I wouldn't say that. I'll say they even. I'll say even.
Those niggas are even.
That's an even exchange. To me, it's an even exchange, bro, with them two.
I think Kirk Cousins better than him. I think so.
I don't know.
Named by 4 of them.
I don't know. 3 of those I don't agree with. Well, not 3. 2 of those I don't agree with. 1 is even. I don't like Kirk, so I don't have no opinion on Kirk. I think Kirk
never had a chance.
Kirk never got past the pressure. So for me, it's like if you never got past the pressure, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He had a decent enough team to get by. He had a decent enough team to get by. That's all I'm saying.
James
happened?
Winston.
Y'all niggas start talking about Randy. I'm like, what's going on? What do y'all even talk about? Why are you even? You know what? Y'all bugging. Anyway, because y'all niggas is being ridiculous.
You can pause this
And you got one nigga advocating the nigga them. You know what I'm saying? Just advocating his ignorance.
Pause this shit.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
You're gonna take a quick commercial break and get your ass.
Outside.
Y'all niggas. Y'all gonna step outside and stand on the porch and look at them. Nigga, don't do that. Just go over there and say, "Yer." Let me get a. What's going on? Y'all want to take a break? Everyone. All right, we gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna say we taking a break. We just gonna pause, man. Like you bugging. Yeah, we be right back to it in a second. Like some. Yeah, you already know, man. We're about to. You got to show me, Drew. Yeah, you already know it's about to wrap it up, man. Cause the homies got to do what they do. We took a break, but y'all ain't gonna know that we took a break, unless I told you. But we took a break, cause you know, what I mean, we just having some good old dose of reminiscing. Niggas out here wilding, but we appreciate y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all for taking time out your day. Best believe we gonna be back again. You know what I mean?
The podcast could like real loud be some legit sports shit because niggas really know what they be talking about.
But then we gonna have 2 different podcasts, my nigga. We do sports, like we could do one for the sports shit, and then one just about other shit about everything. Yeah, we just do sports, my nigga. I mean, oh yeah. No, I'm just saying, but it takes effort, my nigga. We all gotta come together. Let me stop saying, my nigga. My brother, we gotta come together all together and try to get right.
My nigga, you niggas.
Yeah, my nigga, I know that. I was just saying, stop saying nigga the way I'm saying it. I'm saying nigga like I was about to fight you instead of nigga like nigga. Like it take an effort for all of us to come together and just take time out of the day to do it. I'm still off on Sundays, even though my schedule about to change. Nigga. I'm still gonna be off on Sundays.
but I might have to work Sunday.
You know what I mean? If we all get right, you know what I mean? If we all get right and get united in this thing and we all end up, saving lives, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I mean? We could do this, you know what I mean? Every other weekend. Is that alright? That alright with y'all niggas?
That's cool with me.
Doom, doom, oh, doom, da, doom. Say nah. Try to do some Diddy shit. But nah, for real though. Oh, look, this nigga done came out. He done came outside. Yo, you gotta move, cuz.
Right.
You gotta move, cuz.
Park here, nigga.
I ain't tell you to park here. Oh, bad. We just, I had to cut back to what we was doing outside. Your own family will park in front of your house. Your Uncle Louis be parked in front of the crib like, yo, move your cones. And like, yeah, this is my parking spot now, nephew. You live here. You can park in your driveway, cuz. Like, nigga, I can't park in the driveway if y'all walking up and down the driveway. It's a cookout, cuz. But, yeah, man, I appreciate my brothers for coming through and showing love, man. It's always a beautiful thing. Throughout the podcast, y'all probably hear my daughter yelling. That's what she do. She laughed, yell. She try to get her way. But once again, thanks my brothers Benny B, aka Kenny G in the building. Got my nigga Drew in the building. Know what I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Hope everybody enjoy their cookout, 4th of July and all that good stuff, know what I mean? And be safe out here. Be safe, be calculated, be safe. Keep stacking that bread. I'm not saying secure in the bag because that sounds very questionable. I don't know why people say that. Yeah, typical reckless retarded shit. I'ma just say
Black power, man.
get that. Yeah, black power, black excellence. Get that bag, and you know what I mean. Live your life, show love to people that show you love, and I show love to my brothers. The reason why I'm going on because I show love to my brothers because they come out their way to do what they do and be with me on this podcast, and I make sure that I try to do the best by them to put this out here so y'all can love it and feel it, and you know what I mean, we can make some little money on the side, you know what I mean, by also being real and keeping it real with you. So mad love, you already know what it is. We on our way out. Alright, yo, we on our way out because I don't want him to. I'm not editing it and nothing else for him to be like, yo, we gotta put out another version because I was talking to you and I didn't know you was still on, bro. Alright, hold up before we leave. Hold up, what you was about to say?
I need to start reading more books and get the fuck off of Facebook because you see.
Oh yeah, you gotta read books for the facts because if you try to depend on these,
it's just so much ignorant ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, your mind will get clouded, son. If you sit there and try to read niggas' posts on Facebook, yo, people can't spell right, son. I be thinking they're using Etch-a-Sketch. I'm like, what is this word you trying to spell?
Just niggas just being out here like.
Oh, the ignorance.
Whole bitch car is flipped over and you taking pictures of the shit and posting it on Facebook. That was you on Clinton, yeah. God,
the comment ain't even about the car. It's just like, bro, why you ain't telling me you was around the corner, bro? Like, son.
You still making my offspring. It's their offspring.
Yo, it's all good. No, I definitely understand though. But you already know, man. Once again, you know what it is. It's the podcast. This is episode 7. This is Reflection Part 4. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring the brothers on for the Reflection Part 4. I still call it Reflection because, you know what I mean, one way or another, we bring the past to the present and we base the present on the future of what's about to happen. Always reflect, you know what I'm saying? It's always love. Appreciate y'all. We out.